Hi, I'm Notyetdead, and welcome back to Petervill. So, done a couple of bits since we last met here. Not masses, but I have sold another 24 pigs. So we've got this, the physics on this really weird. So we are now down to 22 of each. Still desperately need food. Oh, I still need to water the pigs as well. And the sheep are getting low, but then that's because, of course, we bought some more in the last episode. I think we bought another 10, didn't we, or 12 or something. Oh, I need to clean up the chickens. And also the cows. Okay, so lots to do. Also need to get field 41 ploughed out, and 26 needs a second layer of fertilisation, second level of fertilisation. Oh, sorry. So yeah, there's loads to do. Oh, I have been and lined the rest of the bit of field 42 that hadn't been, so that's now done. It is fully lined, and field 41 is growing nicely. Yes, hello, pussycat. What I thought I'd do now, and actually I suppose, yeah, that's fine. What we'll do first, anyway, is just want to unload these. Oh, come on. There we go. Actually, it's useful. Okay, so that one's still 1,000 litres, so that one's full. Get that. And as is that one, so we've got a couple of 1,000 litres of fertiliser, so that's pretty good actually. So we're not in a major rush. I was going to go down to the store and buy some more. To be honest, we're not in a major rush. But at least now, what I am going to do though, is take the low loader. I'm not about buying one of those chicken crates. And, oh, come on. A spare one of those chicken crates. So that when I take the two that are already there, that are now nearly full actually, that I can I seem to have a problem bringing this in here with this. Well, there we go. Or was that the old one? That might be the old one. Spin H should be right, so it's just not close enough. Oh, now that's interesting. Oh, and somewhat disappointing. Oh well, never mind. We don't have to take it with this anyway, but that would have been handy given that we're here. Anyway, So I think what we should do is probably get a couple of things going on the fields. So, and then what I might do today is either sell or at least load the wool. Because boy, we're getting a lot now. We've nearly got 8 full pallets, which is rather a lot. Should also check out status on the track. So I have bought, as we talked about last episode, we have now got jet wash. I went for the in-game one in the end to standard. It's just there next to the shed, which was a nice little space for it, right next to the workshop. We could probably do with cleaning the feeding areas, couldn't we? And there's one up at the pig farm as well, because of course I needed to clean the bucket after moving all that manure. At some point when there's not too much else going on, I also want to go up to the... Hang on, what was I going to do? No, chickens and cows, wasn't it? I've done the pigs. And yeah, oh yes, actually I was saying, so yes, I've also used the jet wash on some of the vehicles, not all of them, but some of them. And I also, and it remains to be seen how effective it is. It's probably a very stupid thing. Oh look, the chickens are full. Oh, my pallet reset. Oh, that's disappointing. Probably means it won't work. So I'm not overly worried about the fact I'll have a few more chicken egg boxes because... actually, what am I doing? That one won't be full. Oh well, too late. Oh, broken eggs. I picked up, so... I still want to try it at some point. These pallets are completely... That's weird. Oh no, don't do that. That's now wedged into the ground. That's not helpful. Anyway, I was going to say, and I have done it before, those pallets are loose. You can actually pick them up. And I did stack. That's why those egg boxes are nicely stacked, because I stacked them on top of the pallet, and I thought, well, if I can do it really, really carefully, then hopefully that one will reset next time I reload again. Then I should be able to put them on the pallet and then put them on a trailer with the pallet forks, strap them on. It probably wouldn't have worked, to be fair, but it was worth a try. But yes, apparently the pallet resets and you restart the game. Never mind. But yeah, so I've already got loose pallets. I'm not going to worry about getting that third pallet because I'll have to take some loose anyway. Slightly annoyingly, the fact that I can't pull the new trailer with the telehandler means that to do so I'll have to make 2 trips to wherever the XL point is. Actually, I don't even know. It's the factory. Okay, fine. Of course, there's only really a couple of different sale points. So yeah, so maybe a couple of trips to the factory, one with the loose ones and one with the crates, but fine. Probably doing alright for milk, aren't we? You're thinking about selling some milk? Yeah, 15,000 litres. It's not too bad. Right, so I'm going to take this over to the sheep, and we'll leave it here, ready to move some of these wool pallets. Okay, so right in here then, a couple of the tractors, so could remind me, how much power does my plough need? Oh, idiot. 215. Oh, Massey's got that. Yeah, in spades. Right. And actually what I haven't done with this one yet. So the John Deere's been in the workshop. This one hasn't. Actually, while we're at it, we'll probably do refueling it too. But I suppose, thinking about it, the longer job, well, maybe it won't be. It's going to be spraying field 26. So I already set the New Holland. Again, it's had a wash. I repaired it when I swapped over the arrows last time, so that's all good, ready to go. So I'll nip up, at least to go around the edge, probably leave work, depending on how long it looks like it's going to take, to be honest. I mean, if I can get this and the ploughing done myself, the ploughing shouldn't take that long. So I'm tempted to do that just by myself, rather than getting a worker to do it. I should check up on the price of wool, to be honest. Just because whoa, there's trees driving me crazy. Yeah, so I can figure out whether I'm just loading the trailer, am I going to sell it straight away. Oh, the price is dropping at the spinnery, but actually is stationary at the same price at Petervill factory. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to see it's doing. Knew that was going to happen. Yeah, really, I keep saying I need to do it. I really need to get a chainsaw and just trim some of these trees. That's alright. Whoa! Ah, excellent. I was just thinking, come on corn, you need to grow, I need to feed the pigs, I need the silage for the cows. And there we go. It's doing something, right? Because it doesn't look like... Okay. There's very little difference that I can see between the soil colour before and after. Well, maybe a little bit. It's just the light. Not quite right. Need to come away from the edge of the field quite a bit. Hey Donnie. Spraying old field 26 here. How's it going, you alright? Watched your stream with Terry and Welker yesterday, that looked really good. It was yesterday, right? I watched it last night anyway. Cool, man. Yeah, so just doing a little bit back on Petervill just to keep it moving forward. Loads to do. Yeah, that was a lot of crop you were bringing in. Was it barley, wasn't it? Wow, was barley? Yeah, I think so. But that's the great thing about Welker. Oh, I've got a patch. What's happened there? How odd. Sorry about this morning. Are you still on for tomorrow, maybe, potentially? Thinking we might do South Mountain. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I'll take a look at it today and see Cass for a list of mods and stuff. So I'll try and get that sorted out. Keep it to the bare minimum, and I'll send out the details, man. Oof. Ouch. So, first pass. Now, how easy is it for me to spot the difference? It's absolutely impossible. So, worker it is. Hoping I'd do this myself. But for sake of not wasting too much spray, we'll get a worker on it. Oh, we are wasting spray because we're already going up to the same edge. Actually, no. A little bit, but that's not taking long. Good. So, back to the Massey, and we'll get field 40, whatever it is, ploughed 42. Oh, I keep forgetting these fields. 41 ploughed. Still can't keep up with the field numbers on these. Okay, ploughs in the field, ready and waiting. And then I'll bring that'll definitely need repairing and a wash. So I'll bring that back after. And then actually we're in a position to sow our third field, and it's worked out quite well. I'm managing to keep them sort of planting distances apart, which is what I wanted to do, so that not everything was ready for harvest at the same time, just to keep it varied. And we've got seasons coming, so that will change all of that. looks like it's going to be pretty significant change as well. Just going to start here and pull it round. I need to move that. It got stuck. I couldn't get it out of the truck, so I need to come and again into trees. So I need to come with a tractor and do that. I'd probably better be the John Deere. Not doing a very good job of the edge, but we'll fix that later. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. Different animals, wind, drying rates, new weather systems. Get back a lot of the old stuff, just improved, so you know, rotting and all that sort of stuff. But we'll totally change the way we play, and it will be. It's going to take a little while to get to grips with, I think. But yeah, be interesting. I'm hoping we'll get some of the maps updated pretty quickly. We'll just have to see. Hopefully, of course, by the time we get it to console, a lot of the map modders will have made their changes. I know they're already doing it on Welker, aren't they? But yeah, with a bit of luck, because we've got a bit of a delay while it's tested on PC, we'll have some maps ready to rock. The base game maps will be ready to rock anyway, but which I suppose maybe I'll go back to Ravenport or Felsbrunn just to do a bit of testing and familiarisation. Might do that. That could work. You know, I should plough that corner off that to straighten that up. Well, the interesting thing I saw the other day, I was watching, was it Farmer Klein I was watching the other day? He did he's done quite a few videos actually on seasons, just guides to, you know, how things are working, that sort of stuff. I was watching his very first one, and I'm fairly sure, though I could be wrong, that on 17, the base game geo would let you plant any crop. I thought, like sort of base game, the base seasons would allow you to plant any crop on any map. That's changed. So the base mod, the base geo now, is as it was before, based in somewhere in the UK, Kent, I think. Won't let you plant cotton or sugarcane. Yeah, that's right. Oh, right, okay. I thought you could. Just my memory. But yeah, so it means that you may not even get a geo that will allow you to plant all crops. I don't know. Because, you know, can you plant cotton and sugarcane in the same geographical location? Can you plant oats in the same place that you'd grow cotton or sugarcane? Don't know. Not sure. So I'll be interested to see what happens. Nice. Yeah, it always makes it fun when they get more geos out. And I heard, I'm just going to get to work on this. This is bigger than I thought it was. It's a much bigger job than I thought. There'll be tidying up to do later. I'll come and do that. Nice. Anyway, so allegedly our New Holland's finished. Our New Holland hasn't finished. Wow. Okay, Yeah, there's also someone's developing and I forget where exactly was, somewhere in the US, a geo that will allow double cropping of certain crops. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Now there's more of it done, it's easier to spot where it hasn't been done, which is quite handy. So yeah, that's quite good, because I thought, and again, might be my memory, I thought there was talk about someone doing that on 17 and it never got done, but I could be wrong. Maybe there was a geo that did do that. I never tried all of them. But yes, there's lots of stuff coming. It's going to massively change the way we play. Kind of hard for me to tell what I'm going to do with it when it comes. We don't know when it's coming on console yet. They're sort of testing it on PC, if you like, first. And I'm not going to bother about that corner. So where was the other bit that needed doing? Top edge. Good. And of course we don't know what maps will be out. We don't know whether these maps will have been... I mean, if I can play Petervill with seasons, I will. Whoops. I absolutely will. My other ones that I'm doing... Well, Presmasovo I wouldn't play with seasons. It's my fun farm, so... that's, you know, that's just me to mess about on, really. Have a bit of fun. Washu, I might put seasons on if there's the right geo, but again, Washu is kind of, it's not me playing realistically overly, so I may not. But I would love to play Petervill with seasons on, because it would look amazing. Right, it should be done. Yep. Cool. So that's 2 fields all fully done. Ploughed, lime, fertilised. Ready to grow. I'll shut the gate. I'm going to get pip-tap. Yeah, whatever. You're so impatient. Chill out. Take it easy. Don't bring me stress. It's not what farming's about. Sure, no worries, Don. Sounds good. I'll let you know the details for tomorrow in case you can join us. That would be awesome. Have a good day, mate. What are you doing? Oh, workers got stuck. Everybody's sitting to watch. It's because of that thing's there. I need to move that. Need to move that. Swing it round. Perfect. Right, I'm probably going to need this again relatively soon, and I don't think in the meantime I'll need the New Holland necessarily, so let's just leave it here for now. Jump back to the Massey. Oh, cool. I bet you're getting a lot of cotton as well, right? On one of your big fields. So I need to go back on Presmasovo and finish off what I was doing the other day. Using the new John Deere. Yeah. God, yeah, I'll bet. I got quite a few off my little field on Presmasovo, and they're dead. I mean, it was a big field, but nothing compared to what you've got on Dahl. That's quite funny. Have you used the neon for every 15 minutes? Oh my goodness. Right, well, while I'm about to interrupt the work, I may as well tidy up a bit. Do this strip here. So you're using the new John Deere stuff, the new harvester, cotton picker rather, and the some of the new hauling stuff. I do love some of that. That oh, what was it called? The rolly thing. That's brilliant. The front 3-point link mounted one is just awesome. And the 3-bale one as well, rather like that. Nice. Yeah, I need to go finish off on Prism Server. I haven't been on since I did that stream on Tuesday, apart from coming on here last night doing 10 minutes of prep, 20 minutes selling the pigs. Oh cool, okay. Let me just do that. Bear with me, folks. So we get Donnie in chat, even though we're playing two different games. It's kind of fun. 2 different maps. Tiny's on 2. I wonder if Tiny wants to join chat. You're not online, Donnie. I'll send you an invite anyway. I have a feeling he's going to miss more stuff. Oh, you are kidding me, right? Seriously? Okay, that's just silly. There we go. That's better. So next, I'm going to jump through all the vehicles. Right. Oh, so what we could do, let's take our nice newly repaired John Deere. And let's get this wool loaded up, and I think we'll sell it because the price is holding at one place, dropping another. And I'm close enough, luckily, to the fuel. There we go, done.
Hello?
Hey, Donnie.
Hey. Yeah, I had to do it this way because my phone, every time I watch streams, it just dies right away.
Okay. Bad
and where I have
battery.
it plugged in is all the way across the room, so I can't play and talk to you at the same time and watch your stream. So I was like, well, let's just talk like this. It's easier.
May as well just chat. That's cool, man. Good idea. I like it. So you're doing your cotton, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see here. Hour and 49 minutes, and harvested almost 90 acres now.
Wow. So how many so you've got the new John Deere one, right?
Yep.
How many you got running?
4 of them out here. 4.
Nice. I love it.
And I finished off my strip of potatoes, and poplar and sugarcane aren't ready yet. And then after that, I just got wheat and a field of canola left, and then yeah, it's all ready for be replanted. But after this harvest, this will probably be it for me for Doll Ranch for a while.
Yeah, you're going to focus on Welco, or are you going to start another one?
Yeah, I'll be focusing more on Welker and see what else comes along. I don't know how long it's going to take for seasons to come. It could take a month, so I'm just going to keep going on Welkers and see what else comes along.
Nice.
I want to do some logging, but I'm waiting for seasons so I can do that in the winter time.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. I was thinking that yesterday. There's a good woodland on here.
Logging equipment coming out.
There is. There is. Yeah, I was thinking that there's a good woodland on here. I could do some logging at some point, but yeah, you're right. It makes sense for seasons. Waiting for seasons, it's a good winter job.
I love the forest in Marlow Manor. That's one of the best forests I've ever seen.
Agreed.
It was challenging too because it was so tight. So after I cleared a bunch of trees, then I have to landscape in there to make room to turn around and just room to work.
Oh, cool.
I really enjoyed that.
It was a good map. Well, it was a great map. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping I'll get seasons on Petervill. I think it'll look a really good map with seasons on.
I'm sure that'll happen.
Hopefully so. With you gonna have to restart when seasons comes out on Welker? Does it need a new save game?
It'll all come in one big update. Season's ready, and the update. So.
Yeah, I heard that's what they were planning on doing, getting it all in one go.
You'll get the fixes, but then when seasons comes, I'm probably gonna have to restart another save game. So, at least it'll have the update and be seasons ready. So.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense. Yeah, as I was saying, it's still
updated, but then when seasons comes but it could be a month or two. We don't know. So.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Play around with a new update and stuff, and then when seasons comes, it'll be ready, and
just
then
put
I
it
can
on.
really get into it. But I'm already probably almost 70 hours in now.
Wow.
But I kept the map. Yeah, I didn't go too crazy. I just kept it simple, so I won't be crushed when I have to restart the map. I can replicate what I had in a matter of a couple hours, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, and I heard you saying they're increasing the volume of the silos, so you won't need to put in your other silos again.
Yeah.
Not initially, at least.
I won't have to add any bin extensions or nothing. I think it's either 2 million or 20 million silo capacity.
Well, I'll keep you going for a little bit. I don't know, 2 million enough for you on Welker?
No, not quite.
I didn't think so.
right now with bin extensions on Welker, I have 2.7.
And is that enough?
On 17, I had close to 3 million. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I told Mappers Paradise that. I don't know how they missed that. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, because it wasn't big on 17.
I said you gotta have at least 3 million.
Yeah, it wasn't big on 17, was it?
No, it was the same. It was 100, 100,000. I had to add a whole bunch of those bins from Blacksheep modding.
Nice. Well, I'm just stacking my wool. Or at least some of it. Not sure how I'm going to get to some of it, actually. Just kind of put it in the wrong place.
These cotton harvesters, the maintenance is terrible on them.
Is it?
After 2 hours, they're down almost 3/4.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
And to repair it was $4,500 a crack.
That's nuts. And they cost so... Did you lease them? Because they cost so much. Well, to buy all these.
I sold my 5 case harvesters to buy them, and then I had to borrow another... after all that, I had to borrow another 300,000-400,000.
Wow.
But right now I'm sitting at 995,000.
I was going to say, if you've got a lot though, you'll make that back in no problem.
I sold my Big M and my tedder and my windrower and
Going all in cotton, sold up.
Yeah. I have a lot of stockpile of hay and straw and silage, so I was like, well, I could just
Yeah, can afford it, can't you?
rebuy that. And, you know, I don't need to do any hay right now, so I just sold it.
Nice. Ooh, risky maneuver. 2 pallets at once. Is it gonna work? Right, so first thing, strap that one in.
For some reason, I was having trouble uploading my screenshots to Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and now that I come to realize that I was appearing offline. I usually do that when I get off the game, so people don't think I'm ignoring them or something.
Yeah.
So they know I'm offline, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I leave it online and then just forget about it, you know. So maybe I'll try a screenshot here and see if it works now.
There we go. Now, prices. Do I sell what I've got? One of those isn't full. How not full is it? Actually, it is nearly full. Fine. Then we'll take it.
Yeah, it says cannot upload.
How odd. That's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go, fill in this space. Perfect trailer load. Lovely. I've got a new map to try out actually. What was the one that came out the other day? It was a German map, looked like, or something anyway.
Oh yeah.
Ober something or other, I think, if I remember rightly.
Ober something?
I think so, yeah. Oh, come on, you can go through there. Please pick up both at the same time. It's so much easier. Yeah, I downloaded it. But I haven't looked at it yet, so I need to have a look at that and see how it looks. Not that I need another map, I've already got 4 or 3 going. That's enough. I should do some more washu. I've just started setting up my yard, putting in some animal areas and stuff, so that's starting to move somewhere now. I'm enjoying that map actually. It's so different to everything else. It's quite nice. Just change. Oh no. Oh, that's a relief. God, thought there were no straps at the back of the trailer. Cool. 8 pallets of wool. I shouldn't leave that there, do I? It's going to get in the way.
I'm actually getting kind of turned off by wool now from sheep. It just doesn't pay.
The price isn't great, is it? It's true.
No. I don't think I'll do sheep anymore. Actually, I really like to focus on having 2 separate pens. with beef cattle with seasons, and then have dairy cows.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would definitely make sense.
And then, you know, yeah, just raising. I like doing pigs once in a while, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
After
I
a
don't
while,
do.
I get sick of doing pigs too.
Well, they just there's so much work, aren't they?
Just
You have
feeding,
constantly,
for no
yeah,
return.
exactly, constantly feeding.
Until,
So
you know, it's like, okay, I bred, you know, 50 pigs, but I only get like 25 grand. So, you know, like, it's a lot of work for 25 grand. I mean, you know, or whatever, you know.
yeah, exactly. So I've got pigs on this map, and actually I'm doing all right with them at the moment. So I've just
Person's
sold.
gotta go big or go home almost.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. So I've got now 46 pigs, and I've recently sold across this episode. Well, between this episode and the last one, I sold 24 in the last. So I sold 36 pigs in the last however long. So, but I am struggling to. You know, I still haven't had any crops off this map yet, so I'm struggling to keep up with the feed. But at least it's not seasons yet, so
yeah.
they're not going to die. At least they won't die yet if they run out of food. So we'll get that sorted.
You could place the buy anything mod and buy pig
I
food.
could do. Yeah, I could do.
That would be expensive.
And that's the thing, because then you're making outlay, right? And then you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So that's fine. I'll be alright once I've got my corn.
Yeah.
And it'll force me to do root crops again. I've done root crops once. I did sugar beet on Marwell. Bought what I got left over to here. And but I'm going to run out because of the way they. And I saw Mr. CLP doing a comparison between pig feed on 17 and 19 the other day, and you need a lot more root crops than you used to as well, which is a bit of a pain. So volume wise, to get it nice and green and all looking good, you need much more volume than you used to. But for the same amount of effectiveness, it's really weird. Oh, oops, just broke some eggs. But yeah, so they are a bit hard work. But I'm hoping.
Of root crops,
go on. Yep.
a lot of people, they think that carrots would be a good thing to come to the game. Now, I'm not saying that they won't, but if they do, you know, with a cotton harvester, it's basically like, it would be like harvesting potatoes with a 2-row harvester pretty well.
Yeah.
It'd be very slow, and you know, carrots, they're not worth that much, like really. So it would just be the different, you know, basically a different harvester to play around with, and a crop that's going to take a very long time, and you're not going to make that much money unless you go really big with it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of players don't have the patience for it. It's sad.
It'd be another root crop that would be, yeah, like you say,
That
high
nobody
yield.
wants to do because they think it's too much work.
But actually anyway, the yield from carrots isn't going to be the same as it is for potatoes, right?
No.
Because they work a very different way. You know, you get a carrot per space sort of thing, whereas potatoes per plant you can get loads. So it works very differently.
Like 8 to 10 potatoes per plant,
exactly,
or more.
So yeah, you're right. I don't know. It's quite fun to have different crops.
But I would like to see carrots come to the game for different equipment wise, or
Yeah, totally. Just something different to do.
I would actually like to see peanuts as well.
Quite restricted geo-wise with peanuts, though, aren't you? Where do peanuts
Well,
grow?
it definitely have to be a warm climate, which would go hand in hand with cotton and sugarcane.
It's true, actually. So you're right.
An Australian map maybe come to consoles, it could work.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, a map. So a map where you could all do your typical warm country crops, but you had more choice to do. That would make sense. Yeah, that would absolutely make sense to increase that. And I suppose they've done sugarcane, they've done cotton. Those are the two new ones. So maybe that's what they should focus on. Something else that would grow naturally alongside those.
I mean, there's people who like to play with seasons, but they don't like the snow. They just don't want to deal with it. So a good warm climate map would be good for them.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta have snow. You gotta have snow.
Now, as for me, I would like to do all crops, but still have snow.
Yeah, totally.
Which may or may not be possible. As long as I can do cotton and still have a little bit of snow, I'd be happy. 'Cause I like doing cotton, so it's just because it's so new and different.
Yeah, exactly. The equipment's very different, and actually, if you've got a good sized field, your profits from it are going to be massive. That's what's good about it.
I mean, rather than just running up and down the field with a combine all the time, you're using a different kind of harvester, and I like baling too. So that's that's another point. I like it so much.
Yeah, baling's good fun.
Yeah, it's round bales. I just wish that you could keep going and the balers would just kick out a bale and then
Yeah,
an automatic tie system or something. It's just stopping with a heavy crop is just you're stopping every 2 minutes. So,
yeah, exactly.
So that kind of turns me off, But it is what it is.
I quite enjoyed doing round bales on Marwell, but yeah, when I came over here and I swapped it for a square baler, I'd forgotten how quick a square baler can be compared to a round baler. But you can just sort of zone out and just do it. It's fine. Now I've got a great demand. What have I got a great demand for? Something I don't want to sell, I'll bet. Ooh. I suppose. Maybe I'll sell some of my wheat. So just going to sell. I've got 2 pallets of eggs and 8 pallets of wool. Bit of a payday. See what we get here. Whoa! $39,000. Well, that's not too crazy. Nice, money's finally going up. Whew, what a relief.
Well, that's always good.
Exactly. Yeah, I did well. So I mean, what, those pigs? They're 1,000 each, aren't they? So that was 36,000 plus now 40,000 of wool and eggs. That wasn't the best price. I probably could have held out for a better price, but I was running out of space. But yeah, so I'm going to do this. This farm I kind of want to use to try and get my my pig production trophy. I'm kind of hoping I'll be on here long enough to get my, is it 100 or something you've got to breed? So that should be good. I do want to get some more sheep, but I think I might go big on sheep on Washoe actually. Use that as a sheep ranch.
No, I haven't tried Washoe in Nevada yet.
It's kind of
gym.
It's
a cool map. I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, it's a cool map actually. I like it. It's a fun map. Lots of cool features. It's just quite different because it's dusty, real dusty, very dry, arid. But yeah, the usual alien gym. Lots of really clever ideas. It's cool. Yeah, take a look.
That what is it? It looks like I've seen. Maybe it's on PC only or something. There's an irrigation system on tracks.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, so there's an irrigation system on the map. Yes, it doesn't work on console, at least at the moment. I don't. Whether it actually works on PC, I don't know. but it doesn't work on console. But yeah, he put one in. I think he tried to make it work and couldn't, so it's there as a sort of static object. Whether it works on PC, I'm not sure. There is in the modding contest. Did you see someone's brought out an irrigation system with a pump and a reel of pipe that you push out into the field?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's quite a slow way to fertilise your crops, but it looks pretty cool. It's quite a nice touch. What about, so if you're talking about other crops, what about grapes or something? What about doing vineyards? Would that appeal to you?
I suppose.
Because certainly from an equipment perspective, that would be very different. There was, I remember in 17...
I know a few companies make grape harvesters, like, well, New Holland makes one, I know that.
Yep. Yeah, there's quite a few
So
out.
it's not a stretch, you know, for licensing or anything.
Trying to think, because there was that, what was that one, that was it Pure Farming that came out last year?
Yeah.
That had loads of different crops. Grapes was one of the things it does. Someone brought out for 17 on PC, you could get a modded version of Goldcrest Valley that had grapes on it, and I think maybe carrots as well.
Oh, it could be some sort of multi-fruit type deal.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be interesting. That could be another option. I don't know, coconuts. Do you get coconut harvesters? Thinking probably not. You can get, but you can get.
One would be rice.
Rice actually, rice would be cool actually, and actually that would be good because there was a Japanese Geo came out for 17, and we didn't have any Japanese maps. Yeah, I remember that. We didn't have any Japanese maps, so getting something that's Far Eastern, so Japanese, Chinese, yeah. So if it was rice,
yeah, it was odd.
That would be cool actually. If we got a good map to go with it, that would be really interesting. Something very different.
I know, like the rice, there's like dry rice where you can actually just use a combine harvester, and then of course there's the wet rice.
Oh, interesting.
Sits in water.
Yeah. So you don't have to.
Type of.
Oh, cool.
Different type of harvesters. There's different ways of doing it, you know.
That's interesting. I didn't know. Right, now I've got a whole load of loose egg boxes I need to sell too. Well, you can get, we could always do apples properly. You can get apple harvesters.
Yeah, or there's pumpkin harvesters too out there.
Oh, that would be cool.
There's cucumber harvesters. Yeah, those are pretty big machines for a lot of this stuff.
Well, I hope you're listening, Giants. There's all sorts of things you could be doing next. Do you think we'll get?
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff they could do still.
Do you think? So we must be coming up to Platinum Edition time, right? So that'll be later this year. So do you reckon we'll
October, November?
Yeah. Do you reckon we'll get another crop as well this time, or do you think it will just be?
Yep.
Cool. Be interesting
every
to see what
Platinum
they do.
Edition that came out is provided a new crop.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do this time.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
And we've still not had it confirmed that Claas is coming, right? That's still unconfirmed.
That might be announced this weekend if we're lucky.
Fingers crossed.
Somebody's gonna leak it. We know Claas is involved. They're members of the FSL League. They're gonna want to see their equipment in game. They're having FarmCon at their headquarters. What else? Like, you know, Giants isn't shy about posting pictures of Claas tractors all over the place. When
I saw that.
Like,
yeah, I saw that the other day. They posted, was it a Claas combine or something, on their Twitter feed?
It was a forage harvester outside the front door there pretty well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, last year at FarmCon, they were with Horsch. They did it at Horsch headquarters, and then the Horsch free DLC came out basically with
Oh,
that.
okay.
After that, so you know,
Fingers crossed.
I really would be shocked, and I would think that Claas would be embarrassed if their equipment wasn't in game soon.
But you'd hope so, right?
I mean, they're going to do like a 45-minute presentation on the Platinum add-on right at their headquarters. Do you think they're going to say, oh, well, here's some case? No. Well, that'll go over like a lead balloon.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that would be cool.
It's going to be Claas. It's got to be. They're going to show off their equipment in-game.
Oh, and they have some pretty cool
and they're
equipment.
all going to clap, and they're all going to drink some German beer after and get drunk or something. I don't know. So.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. There's no way that Claas isn't coming to the game, that's for darn sure.
Yeah,
There's too much evidence.
Yeah, exactly. There's been too much build-up, even though they won't officially admit it, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so it's the DLC probably isn't going to be all Claas, that's for sure. It could be, but I don't think so. Could be just a few Claas machines for now, and then they're gonna, you know, let the modders have it, just like they did John Deere pretty well.
Yep.
Bits here and there. And
as long as we get a Xerion, we need a big tractor.
I'm more interested in the Claas combines myself.
Actually, yeah.
But I like the...
and the Jaguar. The forage harvester. Just the Jaguar, right? I think so. Yeah, I do like a Xerion. I've got a massive Lego model of one. It's a great tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, leave the worker doing that. What else do we need to do? Oh, water for the pigs. I need to go and get some water for the pigs. Oh, I need to feed the sheep too. What tractors have we got where? Also means I need... oh, I know where that is. That's fine.
Yeah, I posted some pictures earlier on my Welker Farms fan page on Facebook that it's just sharing Mapper's Paradise stuff that they're updating us on, and they're getting the map ready for seasons. They fixed the trees already, and they're testing out the snow and how that's reacting with the map and stuff like that right now.
Oh, cool.
Because, you know, like maps that weren't prepared, they're having trouble with the trees. You know,
yes.
The leaves and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, cool.
Already been fixed on Welker now.
Nice.
And he showed a picture that he just increased the silo capacity, and
awesome.
You can sell cotton at CHS grains now, and stuff like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So that means what? So there's two selling places now for cotton, because it was only one before, right?
No, there was always two, but one didn't work.
Ah, okay. Just to fix.
The trigger just it wouldn't. You know, there was a price and everything. You could tag the trigger, but nobody could get it to work in there. So I don't know. Must be something they left out in the code.
Yeah.
To get it to work, so it's probably just a simple couple little keystrokes they had to put in, and that's it.
I was just about to do something really dumb. I just picked up my milk tanker to go and get some water and remembered that actually that's not, it doesn't. The modded one doesn't take water. So I need to remember why I did my water one.
Now, one thing when I was watching Farmer Klein's last how-to on seasons, when he was doing the talking about animals, I'm glad he brought it up because it's important to remember with your cows and your breeding, right? You're not going to be able to get milk like from day one as soon as you put in your cows. You're going to have to wait 9 months before they have a baby, and then they'll start to produce milk.
Oh my goodness me. That's a pretty neat touch.
That's gonna go pretty fast, so people will play super fast in 3-day seasons and all this, but if you want to play 9, 12 days, it's gonna be quite a wait.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty neat touch though. I like that. I mean, it was always
too, because I always play multiple years on seasons. I just don't do 1 year because I think that's pointless. To be honest.
Yeah, agreed. I might have to have less time to play these days. I'll have to change the way I play. I suppose I'll probably do what I'm doing now, and I'll have, like, you know, Petervill is my serious map that I'm doing reasonably properly, and I'll do it for a reasonable length of time. Whereas, you know, Presmasovo, Washu, I'm just messing about really. So I'll probably have one map that I have seasons on, and then a couple that I may, or 1 or 2 that I maybe don't. So I can just dot in and out a little bit. Because, yeah, I can't be running more than one map with seasons. I'd never get anywhere. Whoa. Just drive into the water trough.
Well, and people couldn't figure out why I was always stuck on Welker. It's like, well, I can only play sometimes, you know, 2 hours in a night. I don't get to play all day like some people.
Yeah, exactly.
I only have a limited amount of time per week to get this stuff done, and I want to get it done so I can do something else.
Yeah, quite.
You know?
No, same here. That's the thing. I mean, I'm lucky if I get half an hour a day. Maybe an hour or 2 at the weekends sometimes, but that's about it. Is that actually empty?
Yeah, I play about only 20 hours a week.
Nowhere near as much as I'd like, that's for sure. Oh goodness, it's 7:20. Okay.
But I know some people, they're like, well, I have like 200 hours on that map already, and I'm like, holy crap, I only have like 60. He's like, you must play all day and all night, man. And oh yeah, because, well, I don't have to work because you know, blah blah blah.
X, Y, Z, yeah, exactly. I have 26.
Either they have lots of money, or they're injured, or something.
I have 26 hours on Petervill. That's all I've got. 26 hours. I've got 26 hours on Petervill. I think something like about 8 or 10 on Presmasovo. And most of that was building it. That took a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's fun to do though. I just took a whole load of government subsidies, bought a field and just built on it. It's a great map for that because it's flat. It was kind of fun. Of course, then what I found out is I've pretty much maxed out my slots just on the farm. It must have had quite a high slot count to start with. So I'm now up to like about 900,000 slots. So I think I'm going to change. I'm just going to stop buying equipment. I'm just going to lease. I'll just lease equipment as I need it, rather than buying anything. Then I only need slots for the vehicles I've got.
One thing I try to do as much as I can now. I don't like doing it, but I was like, well, okay, I'm going to do this small field of potatoes. I'll just lease the harvester and then return it when it's done, because it doesn't need to sit there, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and for some of the bigger stuff that you don't need very often, it's probably worth doing that anyway. I did M&R at some point, and I haven't really got around to doing it yet. Maybe that should be the farm that I do that on, is whether I just lease, just to see, because actually when you think about it, you know, there's very little equipment that you really spend hours and hours and hours on that you're going to rack up massive lease costs against the cost of purchasing it, so purchasing it becomes economically viable. And of course that's not the point of purchasing. The point of purchasing is because it's fun and because you've got it. But I guess it depends on what the farm is that you've got, what kind of things you're doing. But
you know, it's something like, if you're gonna do, if you have animals, then you need like a tractor or something you're gonna use every day. So
yeah.
But other pieces of equipment you only use seasonally, then that's something to look at.
Yeah, and actually you're right. So actually I think I did that on seasons as well. I think on 17 I was doing that, so I think I generally didn't buy a combine, because actually you use it for a couple of days a year, it's just not worth it. I think I was just leasing combines on seasons, on one of the maps at least, I forget which. It might have been South Mountain actually. But yeah.
Yeah, it's something to think about anyway, that's for sure.
Yeah, indeed. That's the thing, there's so many options, so many different ways you can do stuff, but then that's what makes the game so good.
I like owning a lot of stuff, but I mean, if you just can't do it, then lease it, and you know, if you need it again, just release it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I suppose the other thing as well, because I stupidly enough, I play the game how I am in real life, right? So if I bought something, I'm going to get my money's worth out of it, so I won't replace it for ages, which actually in some ways gets a bit dull from a game perspective, certainly for people watching, because it means I hardly ever change my equipment. We'll
have a demo day or something.
Yeah, that's right. Whereas actually leasing, you just, pick something else next time. It's kind of fun. So yeah, so I might start doing that more. But that's kind of why I got a couple of maps where I'm just like, I'm not going to worry about realism on this map. I'm just going to buy whatever equipment I want whenever I need it, and just, and if I need money in to do it, then that's what I'll do. So that's kind of why I just had that block in my head of, no, I bought this tractor, I've spent good money on it, I'm going to use it and use it and use it. Ah dear, it's terrible.
Now seasons is going to change some of that as well.
Then, yeah, it's true.
After a while, that tractor's going to start to break down all the time.
Yeah, it's going to get expensive to run.
And it'll be worthless. So if it's going to be worthless, why even sell it? You might as well just keep it anyway.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, that's just going to make my habit worse, though.
Well, yeah. But one thing on 17 that happened to me a few times, especially on Welker, because I did multiple years. Big Brute, for example. It came to the point where I had to repair him for the 4th time.
Right.
He was completely maxed out on hours, and it wouldn't let me. I had to sell it and buy a new one.
Wow, that's harsh. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not sure I've paid any map for that long. That's amazing.
It glitched out, and it basically said he had like 800 hours on it, and it was worthless. It was worth like $247.
Oh my god.
I was like, what is this? So I just sold it and I bought another one. It cost me a lot of money to do that, but I had no choice.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Jesus. God, a scrap, it'd be worth more than that.
Yeah.
I quite like what I quite like. Sorry, go on.
Could not repair it, they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, that's mad. Right, it's getting dark here. I'm going to drive back to the main farm and I am going to call it a day. Yeah, I was just going to say, because what's great in new seasons, of course, is the way they've separated the
that's
repair from damage, which is brilliant, because I'm just going to leave a couple of tractors just to look like terrible and see how they go. That's
everything
fantastic.
of mine is going to, I'm not repainting it, no way. nothing will be repainted.
That'll look really good.
Unless it's something like the Flexicoil cultivator. You can do one large field and it's already looking like crap, so
Yeah.
you know, maybe once a year I'll repaint it or something.
Well, I
Some
suppose
stuff.
it's another job you can do in the winter, right? And I suppose it was always how it was, right?
Yeah.
With seasons, is the whole 12-month repair cycle. But yeah, so if you got something you want to do in the winter,
And it's something to a person's role playing and in a series or whatever too. It's something person can play around with. Just as, you know, so when you're starting off an episode, you could just say, okay, well, we did this here, and then let's do something else. You know,
yeah, exactly.
it just adds to the story a bit, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like, oh, I just finished fixing the hitch here on this wagon and blah blah blah, and we decided to repaint it over the weekend, so and that's done. So, you know, and people notice stuff like that when you're telling a story. Anyways.
Yeah,
That's
it
my
does.
thought.
Yeah, no, it does. It's really good actually. That
I
these
just
things
wish
are coming.
people
It
would do
adds a
more
lot
of that
to
when
it.
they're trying to do a let's play.
Yeah.
You know.
I used to do that a lot. I used to do that a little bit when I was, you know, doing it more episodic. But now I'm doing live streams. I've kind of stopped. I have to say, I just play the game. But it's just editing times, the amount of hours it takes to play it, you know,
Yeah.
and then edit it all up.
It's a lot of work.
I just don't have time anymore. I'd rather be playing the game. But it's okay. One day I'll have more time and I'll go back to doing something like that. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I was just wondering where the hell is Jim Bob, and now Farmer Min's disappeared.
I know, right? Yeah, we haven't heard from Jim Bob for months.
Like,
Farmer Min's not been on either.
You must have the... No, not lately, no.
No.
Must have the downs bad.
Yeah. Yeah, poor guy. Well, I hope he comes back soon. I kind of miss not watching his stuff.
Oh,
He's
one
good.
of my favorite to watch. That's what, you know. I've been a fan of his for a long time. I waited for months to even talk to him on chat. Like we're talking now.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that. Oh, just any old time I wanted to. And then I got to talk to him a lot on a more personal level, and it was really cool. And then all of a sudden, now he's, you know, this is second time he's done this, where he's clammed up and just removed himself from everything. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a shame. Well, hopefully he'll...
I think
sort
he'll be
himself
back. I know he was kind of getting frustrated with the game. He wanted seasons 2 and, you know, certain things to be fixed. So maybe he was just waiting for seasons. Maybe he said,
maybe.
well, I just need a break, and when seasons comes back, then I'll come back with a bang. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know
we'll
he missed
see.
seasons big time, so, and so do I, but I really am tired of this 3-day cycle, plant, harvest, repeat.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to make a lot of difference whether you do it slow, normal, or fast. I mean, fast is fast, but even slow is not that slow. So, I mean, I'm trying to...
I keep having to turn plant growth off just to get anything done.
Yeah, so I've started switching mine off overnight. If only to stop the weeds coming through when I don't want them to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've taken to doing that. I'm pretty sure plants don't grow that much in real life overnight, so it seems a good thing to do.
Well, no. And, you know, it basically comes down to with the weed system right now, is if you don't take care of them all in one shot, then you might as well forget it, because it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had a peculiarity on this
you gotta wait
map.
for them to spawn in properly first before you take care of them. Like, that's baloney. Like,
Yeah.
Seasons is gonna fix that as well. So, that's
Yes. And it's nice. I like the way they've done it, that it's patches and you don't get a whole field just full of weeds. It's pretty cool. It's much more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I agree.
good. It'll be good.
I agree.
Anyway, I'd better go and do
To,
something.
like, say if you use a sprayer, I'm still going to spray the whole thing.
Yeah, yes, well you would, and plus you can preemptively spray, can't you, which is pretty cool. So if you want to use a sprayer, you can do it in advance and your weeds won't appear at all, which is, again, pretty true to life, so it's kind of clever. Yeah, they put a lot of thought into that. It's amazing, really. Right, I'm just going to park up this water tanker here, and I am going to go, and I'd better do something useful, sadly. The wife and kids are away, so...
you have to go to bed now, or what?
Oh no, I've been up a couple of hours. It's 10 o'clock here in the morning. It's time for me to go and make something of the day. What time is it over there for you? God, it must be like 4? 3?
It's 2 something, 43.
Yeah, just coming up on 3 o'clock. Yeah, well, it's just coming up on 10 here. It's your bedtime and my morning time, so I'll go grab some breakfast and make a list of all the jobs I need to try and do this weekend.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it was good.
Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, good to chat, Donnie. Thanks for it was a good idea. Thanks for suggesting it. And I'm going to walk back to my farmhouse here and get a bed. Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, it was good to catch up. And if you can make it tomorrow morning, that'd be great. I will try and get up earlier because otherwise it's going to be a really late start for you guys. So if you can join, you know, if you've got the energy when you get back in and we're still on, you know, just jump in. I'll send you all the details, you and Zeke. And
yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll hopefully catch up soon.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds
Cheers,
good.
Donnie. Catch you soon, man.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, talk to you later. And thanks for watching, everybody, if you've been watching. Very much appreciate it. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.